Greetings everybody, Pavlos Lagoretos of Wager Talk for Wager Talk TV here with another free play in the Euros. This free play is on the match between Croatia and Italy going live on Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern. But before that, I want to invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Drop a comment below if you like our plays or if you have something else in mind. And I also wanted to remind you about our new promo for soccer. You can get 90 days of soccer for only $2.99, regular price of $5.99, and you get all soccer plays, all 5% releases, all futures or props for 3 months for around $3.03 per day by using code SOC90, SOC90, and you'll get all plays for 3 months, and that includes, of course, the rest of the Euros and the Copa America. After these competitions are done, the Leagues Cup starts in USA with teams from the MLS and the Leagues Cup. You'll get all the Copa Libertadores, Copa Sudamericana, of course, all the start of the European Big Five leagues, EPL, Bundesliga, all these start mid-August. And of course, you'll get some of the plays for the Champions League, which starts in September. So onward to our free play. Croatia versus Italy, two of the most unimpressive teams I've seen in this competition so far. They've really found themselves between a rock and a hard place, as Spain have already qualified as top seed from this group with 6 points. Italy have 3 points. Albania are sitting third with 1 point and a -1 goal difference. And Croatia are sitting fourth with 1 point and -3 goal difference. So first of all, Spain have the chance to do the finest thing ever and allow Albania to beat them. And that would leave either Croatia or Italy out of the competition, and I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. Spain will probably use will rotate the squad most likely because they've already qualified as top seed. It doesn't mean that they will sit and allow Albania to beat them, but I wouldn't be surprised by a weird result in that match. But as for Croatia versus Italy, Croatia only need a win to qualify, while Italy could qualify with a win or a draw. Now, the two teams met 3 times over the last 20 years. All 3 matches ended as 1-1 draws. And in fact, Croatia are unbeaten against Italy in the last 30 years with 3 wins, 5 draws, and 0 losses. And 7 of those 8 matches produced exactly 2 or 3 goals. Why 2 or 3 goals? I'll explain a bit later as we break down this match. Now, a really impressive stat is this one. Croatia have played in 6 Euros. This is their 7th Euro of their history. And each time they participate in a Euro, they concede a different amount of goals. So they conceded 2 goals in 2008. They conceded 3 goals in 2012. They conceded 4 goals in 2016. They conceded 5 goals in their first ever Euro in 1998 and 6 goals in 2004. And they conceded 8 in 2021. So following that logic, if you're crazy with numbers like I am, the only amount of goals conceded that is missing is 7, and right now they have 5. So if they concede 2 to Italy and don't qualify, that will complete that weird succession of results. Now, again, for Croatia, Gvardiol, he's been really unable to find his groove. He's been used as a left back, didn't work out. As a center back, didn't work out. Perišić was used also as a left back. He isn't that, he isn't the player we were used to know. We used to know he's aging and he looks out of shape, so maybe he can be deployed for a maximum of 10-15 minutes of the bench, but that's all. They can't find a striker that suits them. They tried Budimir in the first half. He was kind of invisible. Petkovic was slightly better, but they still have a lot of pieces to move around. Brozovic isn't very good at the midfield, so I think they're gonna, Zlatko Dalic is gonna shuffle the deck trying to find some winning formula. And as for Italy, I really don't know what dreams Spalletti saw by using Fratesi and Pellegrini as kind of a winger, kind of a, number 10 behind Scamacca, who, by the way, Scamacca looks like I don't know, he had a great season with Atalanta, but he looks really, really disinterested in this. It's not that it's a lack of interest, but it's maybe the system doesn't suit him. I mean, Pellegrini and Fratesi are not the most creative midfield. They're actually midfielders. I don't know why Spalletti is using them up front. And wing backs look terrible. Di Marco was also injured, so he's probably not gonna start. Calafiore and Bastoni are probably their 2 best players. The 2 center backs, along with Donnarumma at the at the goalkeeper position, and Donnarumma was actually the main reason that they didn't concede more goals to Spain. I think Spalletti is going to shuffle the deck, but he doesn't have that many options off the bench. So all in all, these are two really unimpressive teams, and to be honest, neither deserves to be in the knockout stages from what we've seen so far. But there's still one more match to be played, and this is soccer, this is a Euro Cup, anything can happen. Now, I do expect cards here, as it's a do or die situation for both teams, and they both have lumberjacks in their lineup. So I think we're going to see a lot of cards, but I don't really like the referee for cards. So maybe you can take the over 4 cards, which can be found at Bet Online. Over 4 cards is at -120. I think that's a fair price. If there's exactly 4 cards, you get a push. But our play here is a prop. Actually, you can find this prop at MGM. You can find this prop at DraftKings, and it has to do with goals. Now at the DraftKings, you can find this prop under the game props tab. Scroll all the way down, find the correct score, not correct score, total goals bands. And you'll pick 2 or 3 goals at -120, but you can find a better price at MGM. 2 or 3 goals is at +100. Now, what is the 2 or 3 goals? And keep in mind that 7 of the 8 matches between Italy and Croatia have produced exactly 2 or 3 goals. Now, 2 or 3 goals is essentially a range of the total goals. It covers the 2-0 win for either side, the 2-1 win for either side, the 3-0 for either side, and the 1-1 draw. That's 7 of the most possible correct scores in the history of soccer. There is actually a study done about it. You can find it online about how these are the most common scores in soccer. So by getting this prop, 2 or 3 goals at plus money, again at BetMGM, you're essentially buying 7 possible outcomes, 7 of the most possible outcomes in the history of soccer. And I really love this prop. Just take 1 unit on it, and I think there's a very good chance the match total falls within 2 or 3 goals. Now, again, like and subscribe. Drop a comment below if you're gonna if you like this prop or if you're gonna play something else. Head over to my page at wd.buzz/pl to find our new promo, SOC90, to get 90 days of soccer for a massive discount. And good luck with your bets.